Welcome to the Vietnamese Coffee Shop. I'm your host, Jimmy.
Carter here.
Today, we've got a very, very special announcement to make.
Yes, it's very interesting.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
yes.
it actually sits around the perfect time of year too, as well. Does anybody know what holiday is coming up?
Yeah, right now it's June, so
In June, what is there? Juneteenth?
Juneteenth.
Is
Yep.
it?
Shout out to the black brothers and sisters out there.
Yeah. And what else is in June? Summertime, right?
Summer's here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yep.
a very, very special day. Shout out to all the. Wait, should I even say it yet? Would you like to make an announcement? Or can I make the announcement for you?
Yeah, go ahead. It's a good time right now.
Yeah. Just want to say congratulations to Carter.
The Carter.
He's actually 3 months pregnant.
Yeah, yeah. It's forming a little bit. Yeah, thank you, man.
No, this is real talk. Actually, I want to say congratulations to you. You know, cheers, toast. This is a very big announcement, by the way. I don't think you spoke about it to much people, correct? Because I remember you saying that your wife did not want to make the announcement because there's like some type of what do you want to call it?
Stigma.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess what else is there? Superstitions? No,
Superstitions.
not superstition either. But so the thing about pregnancy, people don't announce it until the first trimester, correct?
Yeah.
Because that's like the safe zone.
Quote unquote safe zone.
Yeah, we didn't make this up. My announcement, I made it premature, like 1 month in, but I couldn't hold it in. It was just too exciting news. I couldn't even imagine what you went through.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's definitely
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
cheers,
Yeah.
cheers.
Wish you the best. And
Yeah, wishing the little baby the best, the little beat, what it is right now.
I mean, this is exciting news. I mean, can you just talk about this journey that's been happening for you? Because I'd love for people to have a better understanding of what you've been through the last couple of years since you've been married. How long you been married now?
Man, I'm horrible with dates, but I think it was like 2-3 years now.
Mm.
After 2020, 21, we planned in 2020, and then I think we did it in 21 when everything kind of cooled off. So 2 years, and yeah, we got the rocking and rolling since then. So going through all the trials and tribulations of, the roller coaster ride of trying to conceive and put one in the oven.
It's not as simple as many think.
No, it's
You know?
not.
I mean, when you were younger, definitely. You know.
Yeah, so they say, whenever you're younger, everything is much more stronger. Of course, it makes a lot of sense. So me and the wifey took about 2 years and went through a lot. I mean,
Are you able to talk about it now?
yeah,
Tell me the step process of what went into it.
So
Like,
yeah,
did you raise the legs up in the air?
so you gotta
Let it marinate.
got-
How
you
long
got-
did it? How did it work out?
you gotta get your sexy voice on. Get a little deeper. Put a little nice little record on the Amazon or the
What
Uh,
what time of day?
Google Home or whatever.
Off of work, long day at work.
Man,
Scroll through the app.
It's rough. It's rough. I mean, I got the calls from the wife telling me that my ass should have been home already, because she's all lotioned up and ready to go, you know what I'm saying? But, man, I'm getting chewed out on the phone because I'm still working and, putting in overtime and all this and that because we
What is
just coming out of COVID, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get busy and stack these chips up while at the same time we trying to put this nice little turkey in the oven. So,
That she texting you, come home now.
I mean, we got into fights a lot. You know
Oh,
what I'm
wow.
saying? Like,
Oh, by the way, she doesn't have an accent. I don't know why I just did that.
yeah, it's only natural that we got to throw the culture out there. So,
Right.
but yeah, man, it was tough to be honest. Like, and I know a lot of people go through it. It's not easy to conceive and bring a baby into this world, and especially if two people aren't on the same page. And it's like We're newlyweds. That's what you call it, right? People who are
Well,
just married.
well, yeah, just married is newlyweds. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're newlyweds. We're learning this next chapter in our life. We're trying to, you know, pivot the right way. You know what I'm saying? But we clash and we bump heads. So it's a given. So yeah, I mean, we went through some weird fights because I'm over here
How does a fight sound like?
being late, from coming home from work, and it's that time of the month. It's not. It's you have to be
What
ready for shit like that.
what
It has
what
to be.
what time of the month are you referring to? Can you explain that to people
Yeah,
that don't
so it's like
understand how to
everybody
conceive?
knows about periods that women have. So after the period, that week after the period is usually the ovulation week. That's when the new egg comes in, and you guys are supposed to have good loving, and then
Is
that's
that the
like the
time that
perfect time for
they're the
the.
most potent?
Yeah, I guess it's the most healthiest time. But the thing is, you got to learn to catch when the egg is on the way down and out of whatever. So
You have your baseball mitten. Well, what do you mean by catch?
my sperm has to catch the egg and be able to swim in there and then contact the egg while it's on the way out of the woman's
Uterus,
vagina or whatever. I don't know. So it's like the egg, and it goes into
ovaries.
the fallopian tube or
Right.
something like that, and then the egg latches onto another part, and then that's when your swimmer is supposed to be reaching that and contacting that. So it's so hard to like time it and get it right. So we've been trying for like 2 years, So
And
just think about
what have
that.
you done to try to make yourself more fertile or healthy? You may say.
I mean, I done gave up cigarettes, drinking
That's good.
alcohol for
Drinking
about
alcohol.
a couple months.
Yeah. By the way, for those that don't know, alcohol actually lowers your testosterone levels and increases your estrogen levels, which can complicate things if you're trying to conceive.
Yeah, for the most part, I truly suggest you guys just go get it tested. I mean, check your sperm count levels, and then they'll do the A to Z testing on it just to make sure everything is looking as normal as it possibly could be. I did it. My wife did it immediately. I honestly was just like going through the 20s and 30s of my life is just like I've been partying and doing all this and that. You never know how truly healthy you are internally until you go get things tested, right? So I did that. My wife did that. Yeah, and like I said, it's just really hard to time. Like, I mean, man, I took my wife once we got out of COVID. I took my wife on vacation to Hawaii just because we've been bunkered down or whatever and wanted to get out. And she's just been working from home, and it's just been, the constant grind is crazy as it is already. So on top of that, we're trying to have this kid. So I want to get her relaxed and all that. And usually she could sleep when we're on vacation. Besides vacation, like she's at home, it's like so much on her head, like she's hard for her to fall asleep. So anyway, we went to Hawaii, and man, we was getting it on like a lot. A lot, and I was very confident, like that.
This is gonna be
This
the
is
one.
gonna be the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So it was a beautiful time. We was relaxed. We got it on. Went way too much. I was like, but yeah, like, and it didn't work. So it's crazy, man. Like the timing of it all is so crazy. That's why right now it's truly a blessing for sure.
Right, and it sucks is because majority of people that get married, not all, but majority, they get married so they can conceive and have children. And that awkward moment at the wedding, or when you see somebody at the baby shower or whatnot, and somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, when are you gonna have some kids?"
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and then you don't want to get defensive, but you're like, mind your own fucking business type of thing.
It's
Like
tough,
you don't want to
man.
talk about it, but folks, try to steer away from that conversation if you clearly know that whomever you're speaking to just got married. They're obviously kind of working on it, and the majority of the answers you're gonna get back is, oh, if it happens, it happens, right? They're trying to stay positive. That's why they're saying it. But realistically, you guys should be like, mind your own business. What is the purpose of trying to ask these type of questions? Because it's just going to, that small talk conversation really gets to some people sometimes. I've known people that have been trying to conceive for almost 10 years, and it breaks their heart every single time somebody brings up the fact that, oh, when are you going to have some kids? No, they're trying. It's just, they're just tired of hearing you babble about, whatever it is that you have going on with your life with your kids and how great it is that you might have had it, in the past X amount of time. So just try to be courteous, for some, of those who are trying. And yes, I understand that, some people don't mean any harm. It's just that, pick up social cues, folks. It's just these type of conversations uh, don't technically work out at a wedding table. Or I mean, if you're at a bar and you're with one on one with somebody, yeah, feel free to talk away, right? That's okay, it's
That's a good
appropriate.
time, yeah.
But not at a baby shower, or what
If,
else is there,
if
kids birthday party, and weddings, and like in front of other
in
people.
front of other people, that's
Yeah.
like the main thing for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
One on one is fine, or talk on the phone, that's even better. But these are the type of personal questions that I see people just kind of throw out because they're socially awkward. They don't know how to small talk, and they start talking about people's bedroom sex.
especially the older folks. I mean,
Oh, man.
they've been getting it on since they was in their teens. I mean, they have kids like 10 to 20 brothers and sisters when they were like 15 to freaking like 25. So
Vietnamese people been having 10 kids in their family.
they just don't know any better. Like, you can't knock them at the same time, but all you can do is kind of like guide them and pull them to the side and tell them one-on-one, like, this is not appropriate for that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I do that with my mom all the time because she kind of got that old Vietnamese mentality at the same time. But like, yeah, when we going out, like all her aunties, uncles, they always coming up to me like, "Damn, you hella weak or what?" Like, they fuck with me. Like, I get it. It's all fun and games, you know what I'm saying? And some people don't know how to take that. So you got to know your crowd, know the room, read the room, like they say. And like with me, hey, I try to be in the moment, and I know it's all good and fun and games when it comes to it. But hey, like on the other end, other people take it differently, and you got to respect that because some people don't know how to take it. Some they take it harder than others. I'm not saying they don't know how to take it, but it's just their private thing that you got to respect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that you got to do.
And
Out of the love that you have for them, you have to respect that and know your boundaries in a sense. But to each their own.
yeah, the reason I also bring this up is because I've known a lot of females, women that had failed pregnancies, right? Not once and not twice, but multiple times. So I feel for them, and I feel bad, and I never ever bring it up again, just because I don't bring it up in general, but I've seen people bring it up, and I've seen people get up out of the dinner table, get up, cry, and walk away. I've seen that, and I get it why people say don't bring it up the first trimester, because these type of things happen. And fortunately for you, Carter, I mean, everything worked out in the very end. You were patient. It worked out. Um,
Yeah, I mean, like, man, I try to keep a positive mentality throughout anything and everything, but this definitely took its toll on me too. There was times where, man, just think about it. We're trying for a year and a half to 2 years, and then over and over again, you're trying new things. But yeah, after a while, it gets frustrating that it's not happening. But what can you do at that very moment? You have to stay strong, stay positive for you and your partner, right? I mean, I feel like that's a given. But with my wife, what I'm saying, she can explain how she was feeling. But I mean, like I said, it takes a toll on you, man. No matter how positive you try to be. But yeah, it did kick my ass once, and it was just like feeling hella down and shit. But at the end of the day, you got to think about these are natural things that is occurring that you can't control. You only can control so much of what you can control, right? I mean, that's how I look at it. So I don't try to beat myself up or drown myself in my sorrows. You know what I'm saying? get back into the fight and just keep on keeping on, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So like, that's why I kind of want to talk about this too. Is just like, it's gonna be tough for certain people, and you gotta definitely know your room when you bring it up. So
Can you talk about your mindset when you're laying down in bed and what goes through your mind when you find out that she's not pregnant? From the beginning or until whatever it is.
Yeah, like I said, man, I just this is only so much I can control, right? Like I could do the steps that possibly can make myself look better or stronger or whatever what have you, right? Like I said, I got my testing done for my semen analysis or whatever it may be. That was all good or whatever. It wasn't nothing too drastic or that, you know, other people might be going through. So it was just all a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not the right time. It's not the right time. We're trying, and that's why I'm saying like don't be discouraged. However many years, but definitely take time to celebrate you guys. You know what I'm saying? That you guys are still here, trying to build this family that you guys are trying to build. But at the same time, learn to enjoy your company at the same time too, because it definitely will take its toll. It could test you for sure. But that's why your mental game has got to be super sharp. You know what I'm saying? That's why we here. That's why we trying to talk about these things so we can, just spread more awareness about certain things and just bring it to light that everything's gonna be all right, no matter what the case may be. I even told my wife like I'm even happy to adopt or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. It's out of our control. So why put so much effort into something and so much emotion and so much heart into something to have it like stomp on your heart like crazy, right? Like that's why I try not to put too much heart into it, but just learn to be in the present moment and celebrate the life y'all living today. Be thankful that you woke up today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but yeah, man, it's a blessing. I'm freaking happy as hell, but I know
I'm happy for you. When you had first broke the news to me, it was, if I felt happy for you. It's funny how he didn't tell a lot of people. He didn't get to tell a lot of people, but me being a father myself and me, he brought back that feeling for me when I got excited about my wife being pregnant too and having not to say anything. And that's what sucks the most. It's like you know something but you can't talk about it, and you're really excited, and this is something that is like, been on your mind, and you want to make plans, and just that conversation to have with the boys, whatever it is, but you can't even have that because you have to wait for her to sign the permission slip to let you go.
I broke the bag to my family like 2 months in. I had a birthday dinner and I just threw it out there like, oh yeah, T's 6 weeks pregnant right now, and I just kind of brushed it off and said, can you pass me the honey wanted prawns? so my wife obviously took it very offensive, and she wanted to kill me. But I'm sorry for that. But like Jimmy said, I want to celebrate now and celebrate us as this new chapter comes, and this bridge came. Hopefully pray for us for another 6 more months, that this baby come out strong and healthy, and hopefully look a little bit like me. Hopefully not the mailman or something, but like I want to, because that's why me and Jimmy wanted to bring this up too. And we was just like, I wanted to celebrate now. I want to celebrate this information now with somebody that I love and care for, like my friends and my family.
And better yet, the world right now.
And with YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for, supporting us through this, amateur hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like we trying to get it right, and we just trying to.
Hey, for those who are listening, thank you guys. We appreciate you guys so much.
Man,
and that like and subscribe button. Appreciate y'all so much.
Hit that. But yeah, we trying to get it right and do this the right way. But at the same time, we amateurs at this, so don't fault us for any. Yeah, man, like just celebrate. I just wanted to celebrate now here with the information, because we've been we've been trying for
So
so long. It's
so
just,
so
no, I mean with my family, we had a big dinner table, so it was like my family and her family. And the funny thing is that her mom is exactly like how she is. So when I broke the news, my mom came over and gave her a hug from the other. She was across the table from us.
okay.
So she came around and gave her a hug, and the whole time her mom was just like nonchalantly just chilling. Like oh yeah, she was talking to my aunt that was there too, and she was like, oh yeah, it was probably because I went to the church and I prayed for her to get pregnant.
They
She
got
didn't even like go get up and like or say congratulations or anything. She was just talking to her my
mom
aunt
said that,
about
that's
it.
on me right there.
That's me. I did that, which is hella funny. But yeah, I mean, yeah, man, like I love you, T.
Did she
You
break?
know,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to say like, yeah, I just wanted to celebrate in the moment. She knows now, but it's something that we should be able to do. I mean, even though worst case scenario, some bullshit does happen, you know, I would still be happy that we're progressing in life. We're moving a step closer than we was yesterday and the day before. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say like, yeah, just learn to celebrate here and now. Be more present with your peoples and learn to enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um.
That's why I hate that shit, man. We gotta wait 3 months and all this and that. You know? Yeah, that's my little rant. But yeah, man, it's exciting news and people like with all the uncles and aunties. I get it that y'all want to be excited for us and there's new news to talk about when y'all see us. Like, what's up with the kid? Y'all got the kids yet or whatever. But yeah, like I said, I put my mom to the side. Like, you know, certain things is a little bit different these days with the American lifestyle that we live in. It's different from being in Vietnam, you know what I'm saying? So just be patient with your older folks and pull them to the side and kind of talk to them heart to heart. They'll have a better understanding. My mom did. It's still going to take time, but it's just, you know, she's understanding. And
You know
getting
what?
there.
Just throw in the towel. You're not gonna change these people's mindset. Accept your parents for who they are.
No.
They're gonna be them,
No.
right?
No. I can't have my mom going out there embarrassing me every time, man.
That's what moms do, man.
Nah, she going to get it right.
So this journey of yours, right? You're in 3 months in. The next 6 months is gonna be very fun for you. I'll tell you that. The closer the date gets, the excitement is going up. Remember that dopamine hit? Yeah, it's good. That chase from here on out, that happiness. You're gonna hear about new journeys and possible things to look forward to. But what is it that you're not looking forward to, or you hear or you see from other people that you think, dang, I was not looking forward to that, to doing that.
Well, so I'm trying not to argue with my wife at all during this whole process, you know. But we kind of went back and forth with the baby shower already.
Okay.
So that's one thing I was looking forward to.
What do you mean baby shower? I mean, you're planning it or she's planning it?
Well, we was gonna plan it. That's what my intention was.
Traditionally, it was all women.
Well, yeah, it was all women traditionally,
Yeah.
but this is not the same tradition
It's 2023 now.
that was back in the day. I don't
Yeah.
know when that started, but that was a stupid ass tradition because the father should be happy as fuck, like I am, to be sharing this information with the rest of his family and friends. So I never understood that part. Maybe because the man was always working back in the day, and then the woman was always at home doing the home stuff. So they just had a baby shower while the man was still at work. Maybe we got to look that up. Why was it only women that celebrated the baby or did the baby shower?
Because it's a female. I mean, it's always been a female thing since I remembered, and it wasn't until recently, the last 15, 20 years, where they made it a co-ed event.
Right.
Yeah, this is all recent, I believe. It wasn't even.
No, yeah, I remember your baby shower, and you were saying like, yeah, some of your boys was butthurt they didn't get the invitation, but you just
It was
like,
all
it
my
a
wife and her.
females.
Yeah, I was like, it was my wife and her friends, and whatever. I wasn't even invited to go.
So
I'm
why
like,
why weren't you excited to? Oh, you wasn't even invited to go.
I didn't go.
Oh, so you didn't even get to celebrate the baby then until it was
I
born.
did. I did. Yeah, I did with my buddies and stuff but not really like no,
That's not like the main thing y'all celebrate.
So the thing is, like, if it's like a red egg or something, that's in the Chinese culture,
That's Chinese, yeah.
where the baby comes out. It's supposed to be 30 days, but then it's a little small, so people end up doing 100 days, right? And
Uh,
um, yeah, you don't want to pass a newborn,
yeah,
in
yeah.
the first month
Hell
around
no.
with a
Especially these
bunch
days.
of 200-300 people, to whatever. So they do the red egg ginger. For those who don't know what red egg ginger is, I mean, I personally don't really know. I forget what
Yeah,
it
you
was,
Vietnamese, but
but it's a Chinese thing where they throw a party, like a banquet almost in a sense, and they invite their family and friends and let them know, oh, I have a child that was just born X amount of days ago, and here he is to the world. That's when you kind of show off um,
the
the
baby.
baby to the public,
Right.
and that's a Chinese thing. Vietnamese people, we actually call it Dai Tang.
Nighttime, yeah.
Yeah, Dai Tang is 1 month, but that's too early.
Yeah, so that's like the old tradition. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's the old tradition.
new tradition, I guess, is whatever was comfortable for the family, whatever. So,
Dai Tang means full month.
mm.
Yeah. So
So you did that? You did the
I
100
did
day?
I did the 100 day,
Right.
but it wasn't. Yeah, it's not like the baby shower. Do you like going to baby showers?
Hell yeah.
Because there's alcohol,
There's
drinks
free. There's
involved, right?
free prizes. I always win all the prizes at all my boys' baby showers. I don't know why I be winning all the prizes, but no, I mean like especially now, like coming out of COVID, you don't even see your friends anymore. As we get older, we busy with life and work and paying these bills. It's like this is the first opportunity to kind of celebrate something that you've been working on for the past 2 years with your loved ones, and it's just like I want to do that. You know, I want to indulge in this moment. This is a fucking magical moment for me too. Even though I understand like the female is taking on all the responsibilities of carrying this baby and dealing with all the symptoms. Like she's been nauseated for the past week now. Um, a lot of gagging going around. I'm just over here trying to figure out ways to trying to soothe that out for her. But yeah, like I just feel like I just want to celebrate this. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the wrong in that, but
No, there's no wrong in that.
but for some reason
There's not.
it's a female thing. So that kind of shitted on my parade in a sense. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I definitely wanted to throw a baby shower and invite people and just break the news to them. You know what I'm saying? So if that may be like 100 day thing, then I guess I have to wait. And this is gonna be just a female baby shower event. So I'll just keep it all in.
It all depends on the situation too. Some people like to release the gender reveal. Are you planning on doing one, or what's your situation with the gender reveal?
So my whole thing was I just thought that it would be fun if we could reveal it at the baby shower. But now I don't even know if I'm a part of the baby shower because apparently it's a fucking woman thing, and two, like my wife can't wait. She want to know now, and tonight is actually the night we're gonna figure it out if it's the boy or girl.
Oh,
My wife just gave me the news tonight because
dun dun dun.
I was still in limbo.
Hey, now you guys got to tune in for the next episode. That's when we're gonna reveal it. And you know what? The person that guesses a boy or girl, anybody that comments, what are we gonna send them?
Man, I sent you a diaper bag, man, so you can come over here and help me change these diapers, man.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah, we should send them something, man. We need to get that right too.
If we're gonna drop our email, the thing is, what we realize is that people are not gonna drop their personal information into the comment box so we can send them something. So we're gonna leave an email inside the link to the description box. And what do we want to?
Whatever. I mean, we still, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Y'all pick. I don't know. $100,
$100.
$100 gift card or a $50 gift card. So y'all somebody.
Now let's send them that free shirt.
Yeah.
I got
We
the
ain't
thing is
making
that
no money right here.
somebody asked for that free shirt last time, and I don't know what happened to them, but hey, whoever wants another free shirt, I'm gonna send it this time. Just send me Send me my email. I'm gonna send it to the link, and if you want a free shirt, I'm gonna send it because nobody responds anyway, and there's only like 2 people that watch our channel. So
Yeah,
for
man.
those 2 lucky
You
winners,
50% chance, man. And fuck it, we gonna give both of them to you. But yeah, I mean it's a good time. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a part of the baby shower, the gender reveal. So my wife, she wanted to know. I wanted that to be a part of the baby shower, so we can have something more exciting
so
there.
then, but the thing about that is this, right? You don't have the gender revealed yet, and now people kind of have to give you gender neutral gifts. So to those that are planning on attending his baby shower, yeah, what is a good baby shower gift that I can recommend people to get you?
I don't know. That you got to tell me, pops, because
Mm.
I mean I'm pretty much clueless, but I have a general idea. But I mean I figure anything we need, we'll be able to get it right away
Man,
anyway. So
yeah. The thing is, man, toys. I, I don't even know what to say.
I don't like toys. I just want
No,
something
not
that
for you.
for the
It's for
kid, of
yeah,
course. I know. I
yeah.
don't like it for the kid. That's what I'm
Why not?
saying. Because
Why don't you like toys?
I
I'm not
just
disagreeing, but I'd love to hear your take on it.
no, I just want to give them a better toy, like something like
What's a good toy?
that gets their mind working. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Something that's not just to play blah blah blah, but I want to challenge them every time. So that's gonna be me. That's the parent I want to be. I want to be able to challenge them and push them to the limit,
Mm.
but gracefully at the same time. You know
Speaking
what
of
I'm saying?
toys, what kind of gift would be nice for you for Father's Day? Let's put that out there right now for all the mothers that are watching and trying to get their husbands some gift this season for Father's Day. What would be a nice gift?
Uh, I don't know. What would I like?
I I personally myself, I'm a bookworm, but I enjoy audiobooks a lot.
Hmm.
So if somebody bought a year subscription for audiobooks for me, that would be pretty nice,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah. Shit,
Um,
I got like 10 credits for you too, man.
oh,
I haven't. I used to be on audiobooks, but I just
send it over.
it's the time period of my life, man. I don't know. Like one period, I'm just all into audiobooks. I'm doing that, but then now I'm just on YouTube researching like the housing market because I'm trying to get ready to buy. So I'm
Mm.
always checking in on that. So that's like my main focus right now. Besides like besides work, with work, I'm trying to.
So what could the wifey get you that will make you happy? Not too expensive, but something where it was some thought behind it. Oh, how
Man,
about some golf clubs?
she got me some
Oh,
already. Yeah, she got me a little putting green and a
how about she
putter.
got you some gym shoes? Would you start going to the gym more often?
No,
No.
I go to the gym at work already, so I get my steps in at work. So, but
How about a nice pair of earbuds and headphones to cancel out that baby crying noise?
I already got that. That's my thing too. I already told myself I'm gonna get some headphones, some nice noise canceling ones.
Power tools are always nice, you know.
Man, I'm pretty blessed, man. I got a lot of things that I don't need much.
What is it that you are expecting to happen to you in the next year? I mean, next 6 months coming up towards that journey to the due date.
Well, I gotta clean my office now to make room for a crib. So that's I'm slowly doing that, or hopefully I don't know, find a nice house or something, or maybe rent another room in my apartment building complex to a 3 bedroom maybe. So I'm constantly thinking about that. Um, yeah, just hoping for a smooth
Transition.
transition and birth, man. I mean, there's a lot of sad news going around with like miscarriages and babies not making it. Um, I feel like ever since I got into the baby space, I guess you could say, like just talking about trying to have a baby and blah blah blah. It's like it's a lot of unfortunate occurrences that's happening too. So I just want to give a shout out to them to
Stay strong.
keep going on and keep fighting the fight. It's like I said earlier, it's only so much we can control. it's a natural event that's happening. You know, when if it's not your time yet, it's just not your time, and don't give up. Don't be scared. Don't you know? Don't let go of that hope. You know what I'm saying? And that one day that it'll happen. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to y'all. Like, just keep on keeping on. You know. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about that. Like, you know, it's tough to talk about with miscarriages and stuff like that. But I feel like
So
it's a
I can tell
natural
you,
thing.
here's the thing. You have to look at the bright side of things, that you're not, you don't have kids coming into your house, hijacking all your stuff. Um, TV, you can watch it when you want to watch it, and you know, you don't have to wake up and drive kids to school in the morning every day. Um, worry about other people's food besides yourself, because you know it's a really nice thing to just worry about yourself with food, but having to think about other other people and what to get for them day in and day out for years, it can take a toll on you, man. You don't see it that way, huh?
No, I don't. I mean, I welcome it because obviously I don't have any kids. So, and that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about like how you feel about the miscarriages. Like, no, I mean, I feel like it's that's what people are wanting. That's what they're craving for. They don't mind it. That's why I'm just. But I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to lighten the mood a little bit with
Yeah.
it. So, yeah.
There's a lot of stressful things that a parent, if I'm going to be honest, right, I did not see this coming from a mile away. Like we were just having kids, I just thought about having kids. Didn't really think further out into it, right? If it just kind of played as it comes along. But it's a full-time job, especially if you if you care about your kids, you're going to stress out a lot. You know, especially if your kids they they show signs of certain things that could possibly make you worried, because you don't know if they have a medical condition. You don't know if they have symptoms of some type of diagnosis of whatever it might be. And as a parent, you worry about these things and you try to prevent these things from happening, but it's a biological matter, right?
Well, actually, when you're like my wife is right now, she's 3 months now. This week she's gonna be 3 months or something like that, maybe a little bit over. But anyway, she was able to get tested for anything that could happen to the baby, like if the baby
What
could
has
have
Down syndrome, right?
any type of those diseases or whatever you
So
call
what
it.
I'm talking about specifically autism.
Right.
So we talked about in previous episodes with Agent Orange and Tylenol, and there's a lot of things that, well, I'm not saying specifically it comes from that, but autism is becoming more common, and the older you get, the higher the percentage that it can occur. A lot of people aren't ready for that. And if I ask people that question, if you know your child will be born with autism, would you still pull the trigger? I get a moment of silence,
They have to think about it.
because this is something people think about. As much as
Yeah.
people think about having children and having possible miscarriage and whatnot, there's always the good and the bad. I mean, we would love to just be right in the middle, but that's not life. So, yes, you can try to be prepared, but prepared to be unprepared. There's a lot of curveballs that's going to go in your way. And you know what? If it all works out, great. Kudos and congrats to you. You dodged a bullet, you can say. But for me, you have to understand that although you might, have a healthy baby and grow up with a, very smart child, his peers or her peers, when they grow up, you're going to have to worry about them. You can't choose their friends. They're going to be attracted and, drawn towards a certain type of group, and develop their own character, and you cannot do nothing about it. Meaning that you have to let them live. You can't. You can try to shape. You could try to give them the right guidance, and hope that they make the best decision. But yes, healthy baby is one thing, but this is a 18-year journey that you're signing up for, technically. So, I wish you the best, and for those that are feel like they're missing out, it's always nice to have a laugh when you see your friends suffering when they have a child, So the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah, yeah, you can never kind of see anything coming, from the side or whatever it may be. But there is ways you can get tested and stuff for certain causes or certain things that could affect your child. So look into that. Look into the doctor, and they'll give you all the best options out there. So that's one way to look at it.
If you had a girl, this is just fun. How would you feel?
I'll be happy. I would be truly happy, boy or girl. I see pros and cons with both.
Can I hear him?
For the pro, I feel like the girl being first is gonna calm me down to a sense and humble me and be more patient with me. Maybe. For the boy, I feel like I would run out of patience a lot. So, and I feel like the girl would be more. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, make me humble me down a little bit more, I guess, and it just make me learn to grow more patience. For the boy, of course, I feel like I'll be impatient more because I already see my nephew and niece a lot, and I see how they grew up to be who they are right now. So
I don't know how to say. So when it's your child, everyone hears this. Is your child is different.
yeah,
Your nieces and nephews is different. As much as people want to say,
yeah.
"Oh no, I have nieces and nephews and stuff. I know how it feels like to be you know how it feels like to be an uncle, auntie." But knowing the fact that the only person in the world that can depend on you, is you, right? It's different. Being an uncle, auntie, you know that they have their parents to look out for them, and you can return them whenever you want to.
How about this?
Right.
Raising a dog is similar to raising a baby.
Nope. Totally different. Don't ever put the two together. I had a dog for 14 years, man.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked.
Do not put the two together. Because a dog can't talk back to you.
I never thought I would love a dog as
and
much.
And the dog can't call the police.
I love my dog. So that's why I was like, okay.
No, you have the same love and affection. Like, I get that part. I'm talking about the outcome, responsibility. So this is what goes through my mind. I got to make sure that they leave the house so they don't hurt anybody else or somebody else won't hurt them, right? That's when I know that they're able to spread their wings and do their thing in the future. But you have 18 years to do so, right? But unfortunately, living in America now, it's a lot more tough. A lot more emotions involved, and just looking at the media and watching all these mass shootings, it makes you worried as hell as a parent. You think about all these innocent children that lose their lives because of somebody else. I don't even want to like having mental issues and having to take it out on other people. It scares you as a parent. You don't have that yet, and that dog when you have a dog, you don't think about that. When you bring a dog to the dog park, you let them go. They get into a fight. You don't think that it's their last day living.
It possibly could be because the animal control could take it away if that dog killed another dog.
Right. But
my dog is very possible.
That doesn't cross your mind.
It does though, because my dog is very possible to kill another dog because my dog is big and it's strong.
Well, yeah.
So I do worry about that when I bring him out, and that's why I do have to take him to training and pay for these lessons and stuff. Because if he was to latch onto another dog and kill him, he's gonna have to go too. So that's why I was kind of like comparing the two, because it's a lot. I don't know. I see it. I know it's fucked up to say that comparing a dog to or whatever, but I love my dog like it's my own son too. When I raised my dog and trained my dog and put all the time and effort into training him to making him who he is right now, it's a lot. It's a lot of time that it took me to do. Like the first month, I was waking up every hour and gradually increasing that hour for him to just learn to pee outside and shit.
So when it comes to with a dog,
I get it.
the,
It's not.
yeah, it's limited,
Yeah.
right? You don't really have to teach them the whole 9 yards, but with a child, a human being, it's a lifetime journey,
Yeah.
right?
I get
And
that.
it's not just a 15-year commitment, you know.
Yeah. No,
God bless them. I'm not saying
a dog's mind doesn't
yeah.
grow
Right,
bigger than a 4-year-old's
right.
kid's brain anyway. So that's why it stops at 4.
And
So
my
after 4, it's like, of course, it's different with a kid. But I feel like if you could raise a dog up to 4, it's kind of similar in a sense with a baby up to 4. That's what
I literally
think.
had to have this conversation with my daughter, which I never wanted to have. But like when I go to like county fairs or, any place with a lot of traffic, you have to set safety guidelines, right?
Yeah.
And before the conversations used to sound like this. Okay, honey, when the last time if you get lost, you stay put exactly where you saw daddy the last time you saw him, and you stay there. Do not move. I will come find you. Because if you go around, right, and I'm looking for you, and you're looking for me, we're not gonna find each other. Just stay put. Do not leave anywhere. But now the conversation sounds like this, honey. If you hear a loud noise, and you see people start running and screaming,
Right.
don't run towards that direction. So I actually tell my daughter to run away from the crowd, due to the fact that I know that if there was a mass shooting, the person would target a bigger audience. If there's a crowd, they're going to target the crowd because they don't want they want the bullet to hit. But if you're actually running by yourself, he's not going to waste his time to go try to fire at one direction with the one person in the field trying to aim at one thing. So that's what my logic would be. Like, but that's the sad part. I have to have these conversations with them. Before it was just earthquake, drill, fire drill. You tell them what to do, and now we have to guide our children to stay away, stay clear from crowds if there's a mass shooting that's happening in front of them. These are the conversations that are happening.
Yeah, you definitely need to have all the conversations of the current times of what's going around in your community for sure. So yeah, props, man. But yeah, you definitely have to have those. And our community is more and more scarce because of all the robberies and everything that's going on, especially with the elders, the Asian community or whatever, what have you. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it was just a bad look when we blamed it on China for COVID. I feel like
it was horrible. It just backfired on every single Asian person that walked the planet.
Yeah, so every ignorant motherfucker on the planet used that against every Asian person they saw on the street, which is obviously they're fucking ignorant fucks. But you have to have these conversations and protect your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you have to, because if you're not, you're just not doing your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's a fucked up world we live in, but we have to learn to adjust and be prepared and aware of our surroundings and what's going on out there. So.
And me and Carter, we had this conversation. You remember what happened during Vietnamese New Year?
Yeah.
That incident happened, and we had that conversation. Say, hey, what if we were at the Hoi Chia Tat, the Vietnamese New Year festival in San Jose, and me and Carter, we kind of had a conversation. It's like, man, what if something popped off right now?
Because at that time, the dude popped off in
the following day.
Oh, no, it was before, no?
No, the following day it happened. We had this conversation that day of, and you and me, we were prepared. We actually looked at each other. No, we're good. But at the same time, we were like, man, what? The next morning, that whole thing happened.
In SoCal, yeah.
I didn't want to talk about it during Vietnamese New Year, because no one likes to be the messenger of bad news. But it is something that we should definitely talk about, especially when we have children.
Especially with children.
Yeah, because they're so innocent. They don't know what's going on in this world, and all of a sudden, some guy just gets disgruntled and doesn't like his life and tries to end everyone else's around him. This is what we're dealing with right now.
Yeah, but not just children, like your older parents, because they're not too much in the know of local news. I would think. So I would feel like you guys need to check in with your elders too, your parents and your grandparents, aunties and uncles, because I hear it all the time, man. It's so ridiculous how, man, you see my tone start changing and getting louder, but like it's frustrating as fuck, man. Like I hear uncles out there, aunties walking around with like nice little gold watch. Sometimes it could be a Rolex, but it could just be a Seiko. But you have to know, like, the times you're in right now, people are looking for that. And people are still getting robbed and jacked every day because of it. And it's just like, why the fuck would they be still walking around like that? One, probably they too stubborn to just give a fuck. Or two, their next generation is not keeping them up to date with what's going around with the other auntie or cousin or whatever that just got robbed down the street last week or 2 days ago. That's why it kind of blows my mind. They still walking around with jewelry on and watches and shit like that. But yeah, man, it's stupid as fuck what's going on. But you definitely got to do your part and tell your people to be much more smarter, because it's crazy how I still hear those news like where uncle just came out the house and he had his Rolex on. He got jacked for it. Happily, he just got jacked. He didn't get killed. Like, you know, there's a dude that just woke up, went to work, hopped in his car. They tried to jack him for his car to use that car to go around robbing people, and he get killed just for waking up and going to work. So, yeah, man, it's tough times right now. All over the Bay, city life is just fucking bullshit that you got to deal with. But yeah, man, you gotta make your people much more aware and be more vigilant and tell them like on a daily, because if you tell them just once, it's not gonna register like it should, you know. So yeah, man, do that for your family, please. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot more celebrations going around for Father's Day. So it sucks. It's fucking whack as fuck. But you know what I'm saying, y'all got to do your due diligence if y'all living in the city life. You know, city life is usually like that. So move to the burbs if you could. But
Thank you for listening to the Father's Day episode.
appreciate y'all, man.
Hopefully,
Kerry, get a GoFundMe account and get you your Apple.
I would love that Vision Pro. You guys want to start a GoFundMe for me? No. Just want to say thank you guys for listening.
Happy fucking Father's Day,
Happy
man.
Father's Day, everyone.
Jimmy been a fucking, he made me proud of how I watch him fucking handle his two daughters, though. And he's definitely a role model to me because I'm a soon become one. So
Hey,
shout
thank
out
you
to
for
you,
saying
man.
that, man.
For
Thank
real.
you.
Happy Father's Day, bro.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
happy Father's Day to everyone, whoever's a father, especially the single dads. You know, hats off to you guys. You guys rock. Even the mothers, you know. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from you guys. It's just that this is Father's Day, so we're going to keep it like that. But yeah.
But no, shout out to
And
y'all too
shout
for
out
being
to the
fathers,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Shout out to the ones that are being fathers too as well.
Yeah,
you
hell
know?
yeah.
Just stay strong and
Do your part, man, you know.
yep. Thank you.
Everybody do their part, it's going to be cool. Peace.
Oh, forgot to say. Remember to stay kind to one another.
Yeah. And like and subscribe, man. Stop playing with us.
Checking who?
Checking who?
Checking with who?
Checking with your loved ones, man. For real.
Checking with your loved ones. Take care, everyone.
Peace.
Wait.